Hello friends and family, my name is Daniel Burrell and welcome to Diary of a Manic. In this episode and the next couple episodes we're going to be talking about mental illnesses. There are many different types of mental illnesses that we see in everyday life but don't pay any mind to. Mental illness can range from schizophrenia to eating disorders to even phobias. So we're gonna spend a couple episodes talking about these. I'm going to label them in the title, so if there's a specific mental illness that you would like to hear about, you'll know which episode to watch. Schizophrenia is going to be its own episode, and it's going to be at the end, because I have a lot of crap to talk about with schizophrenia. I'm going to be covering schizophrenia and then the 4 variants of schizophrenia, such as schizoaffective disorder, schizotypal personality disorder. So yeah, there's going to be a lot of information in these next couple episodes. So I hope you really enjoy it. So we're going to separate these mental illnesses into 3 categories: personality disorders, mood disorders, and behavioral disorders. And first, we're going to start with a mood disorder that almost everyone in the world will go through at one time in their life, and that is anxiety. Dun dun dun! So, anxiety problems are pretty wide range of problems all in themselves. They range from generalized anxiety disorder to social anxiety disorder, which I have problems with, to agoraphobia and other phobias. Anxiety is caused by many factors. Obviously, it's caused by stress, like stress in the workplace, stress in a relationship, but it's also caused by loss of a loved one. Illicit drugs like cocaine can cause anxiety, and it can actually be a side effect of medications that you're taking, so you should kind of keep an eye on that. Anxiety is easily treatable for a lot of people, because a lot of people just they use rest and relaxation as a counteractive for their anxiety, and that works. Like, there's a lot of people who can handle it themselves, but some people can't handle it themselves, and you really need to know when to ask for help. Anxiety can affect your performance at work. It can affect your sex life, to put it very bluntly. It can actually cause nightmares and night terrors, which it does for me. And it can be a major detriment to your health. Especially if you're not sleeping, because that just adds to the problems. So I have a couple links that I'm going to leave in the description. Well, I'm actually going to have quite a few links that I'm going to leave in the description, but these ones are going to be for anxiety. The first one is a work-life balance test, and it's going to tell you how much you're working compared to how much you're actually living, because a lot of people work like 80 hours a week and don't even think about it, just because they need the money, and it's hard to say you shouldn't be working that much because they need the money, but sometimes you just need to take a little break. And the other one is a stress test, which will actually tell you how extreme your stress is. When I took my first stress test, I was way above where I should have been, and yeah, I was at the doctor when I did it, thank God, but it was very bad, and I'm glad I did it. So next on my list is bipolar disorder, and a lot of people know generally what bipolar disorder is, but I'm going to give a little bit more information on it that some people may not know. Bipolar is, to put it very, very generally, very rapid and extreme mood swings. People will go through both episodes of both mania and depression. The depression episodes are generally the same as an episode of depression of someone who has depression. But the mania side of it is quite a bit worse. Mania is typically a feeling of overconfidence and wild energy, which can lead you to do quite dangerous things. The depression can lead you to do quite dangerous things as well, but that's for completely different reasons. With mania, you won't even know that it's dangerous. Like, there are people who have thought they could jump off buildings because they're in a state of mania, and they thought they could do it. They thought they were a superhero, essentially. So yeah, bipolar is pretty serious occasionally. So if you're having issues with it, I would suggest you go to a doctor. Some people may have frequent episodes, like every day or 5 times a week, but some people may only have 1 or 2 episodes in their entire life. There are a lot of treatment options available for bipolar, and you can go online and talk anonymously to a counselor. I'm actually going to leave a couple links in the description for bipolar as well. There's a lot of good websites you can go on to look at some of that stuff. You can go see a counselor in person, which I would actually suggest. But there are also lots of medications available, as I have said before, and there's even electroconvulsive therapy for serious cases, or cases that can't be helped in any other way. Again, I'll put some links in the description regarding treatment options. So I'm going to end this episode here, because I'm already about 7 minutes. So yeah, the next episode will be borderline personality disorder, and then eating disorders. And the eating disorders is going to be there's going to be a lot of information in there, and there's also going to be a lot of personal opinion thrown into there, so please don't hate me when I do that episode. But again, if you have any suggestions for my new episodes, leave a comment on Facebook or YouTube. If you like this episode, like and subscribe. I really appreciate it. And when I'm done all these episodes, I'm actually gonna have a gaming episode where I'm gonna talk about some of my favorite games on Steam, and I'm gonna give little reviews of them. So yeah, stay tuned for those. Have an awesome day.